Howdy y'all, my name is Preston. I'm coming at you with some Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and we are running the Missing HUD add-on. But you guys might be saying, oh, Price, what is this? More Binding of Isaac? How lucky are we? That's right. I thought that for the start of my channel, I would go ahead and play a little bit of Binding of Isaac. I'm not planning on doing a series right off the bat, though in the future I definitely plan on coming back to Isaac once Afterbirth Plus is out. But I thought, what better way to kick off my channel than the thing that I may be best known for on my solo stuff, which is the Binding of Isaac. Now, let's just go ahead. We're going to do a regular run. And since I'm running Missing HUD, you're going to see we've got this really cool breakdown on the side. For those of you who are new, however, I would like to say welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoy what you find. And I hope that I can help you learn a little bit about Binding of Isaac while we're playing this. And if you want to watch more of my Isaac content, don't worry. I got a couple playlists down below from the other channels that we can use. So on the left-hand side, you can see a bunch of stats over there, a bunch of numbers, and we're going to see those get affected as we're going through the game. I'm choosing Isaac. Isaac is always a fun one to start with, so let's do that, huh? All right, so the stats on the side, you'll see we have speed. Oh, gosh, come on. We have speed, we have range, we have tiers, we have shot speed, we have damage, and we have luck. And then we also have angel and devil chance, which will be really cool to watch that go up and down. Do we want to start with BBF? Not fully. Oh, that's not great either, but yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not going to get another reroll likely anyways on this floor, but mostly I was hoping for something a little bit more impact or oomph on us. But this is fine, because money is not... Oh, no. All right, Mullies. Let's get away from the Mullies. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Threaded that needle. Oh, man, what a way to start the day, huh? Whew. Okay. So, again, welcome to the channel. This is going to be probably the first video going live on my channel, other than maybe like a vlog or something. We'll go ahead and take them now. I should save those on the floor and come back and pick them up later, but A, I'm lazy, and B, I'm forgetful, so C, I'll probably forget. Oh, one of these is a library. I knew I was going to get hit there. For those of you who are familiar with my stuff already, which I'm sure is the majority of you, you know me. You know I love me some Isaac. You know me, I love me some roguelites and things. Well, we've got plenty of these, so I'm assuming this first one over here is actually the library, so let's go check that one first, because it's so close to the starting room. Let's see. Oh, nice. Satanic Bible. Part of me wants to even just roll with the Satanic Bible. It's not a bad item to get. Strength, stars. Let's hold on to the stars card. I think I'm going to just hold on to the Satanic Bible. And a lot of you are probably going to be like, Price, you're not going to get rid of the D6 for the Satanic Bible, are you? I am. Because the Satanic Bible is a really nice guarantee successful item. The D6 can really open up some doors for you, but at the same time, you know, the Satanic Bible is pretty dang great. It can really protect us in the long run. But yeah, for those of you who are new, you can already tell, I've got some ADHD problems, so I constantly bounce back and forth between different ideas and things, and I talk a lot, and I talk really fast. So my apologies if that's difficult for you sometimes. Hopefully you find it entertaining and exciting and energetic. But a little bit about me. I love Binding of Isaac in particular, and I love roguelike games in general. So any game that's got randomization to it, any game that's got, you know, these little features that change a little bit over time, but you can still learn some strategies to apply to them. It's kind of like, I think of it kind of like a puzzle game, where you're trying to unwrap what is it about the game that works and what doesn't, what is it, you know, that you can succeed with and what fails. Ooh, that was close. And then the other part is that, you know, I like the randomization because it keeps it fresh, you know? It's not about learning the maps, it's not about learning the levels, it's about learning the strategies and then applying those to the levels. What else do I like? I like all kinds of games. I love like simulator type games. I love Minecraft. You know, you'll see as the channel goes on. And I probably talked about all this in a vlog, so we don't need to talk about too much of that, but mostly I'm saying it because I'm just so excited, you guys. It's been a long time coming. For those of you who've been following my stuff for a while, you know, I've been talking about this for a while, probably close to like 8 or 9 months now, was when we first started talking about the whole multiple channels thing. Oh no. So, beyond that, Binding of Isaac. Let's talk a little bit about this. So, Binding of Isaac, for those who are new, is, like I said before, a roguelike game. It is a play on The Legend of Zelda, the original one, and specifically the dungeons from Legend of Zelda and from the Link to the Past. And you'll see it will go through increasingly difficult dungeons as we make our way down to the bottom floors. It's very biblically inspired, so a lot of the items are kind of demonic or, you know, biblical in some fashion, but it's also got this really interesting, cute art style that I really love. So it's just kind of, it's a bizarre game, and I love bizarre things. So, goodbye, Pin. So Pin, that was pretty easy boss. All right, we grabbed the blood clot, and what did that do? It didn't affect our stats, but what you'll notice is that every other tier is red, and those tiers have bonus damage. Let's move on to the next floor. Yep, like I said, I'm keeping the Satanic Bible. Satanic Bible, every time you use that, you get a black heart, which is going to help us protect ourselves for devil deals. Now, look in the lower left, and you will now see that we have 100% devil deal chance. That means that there's a 100% chance, as it says, that we are going to be getting a devil deal on this floor, as long as we don't lose that chance by... Oh, come on, it's going to take me a little bit. Using how to jump to try and get out of here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So that's going to allow... Oh, gosh. Come on. Let me just do this. All right. So the 100% devil deal chance will give us a devil deal at the end of the floor as long as we don't get hit, basically. Don't take any red heart damage. So having the black hearts and the blue hearts is going to really protect us there. Whew. All right. The Bible. You know, I actually probably can just use the Bible to get out of here. That'll work a little bit easier. All right, cool. Grab that. And gotta waste the battery. I don't have to. Cool. We'll come back for that battery in a couple of rooms. It'll give us a free charge on here. I'll try and explain everything as much as I can, but there's also, you know, I've been playing Isaac for so long that it's hard for me to think of, like, what is it that people might not know about this game. Well, we're firing our tiers. That's one thing. We have a spacebar item, is what they're often called. So that's the Satanic Bible or the D6 and all that other stuff I've been talking about. And we can also hold cards, which are one-time use items. The spacebar items, they have a charge that builds up. You'll see every time we get through a room, it gets another little tick up there. So you'll see that after we finish this room. Watch the upper left. Boom, full green bar means we got a charge. Hit left click, or spacebar rather. For me, it's left trigger because I'm using the controller. Which is definitely the way to play this game, by the way. And now it's back down to nothing. Now we go grab this battery, full charge, use it, get ourselves another one of those black hearts, and as you can see, we're doing pretty well for our health. And I think for a first run, me taking this Satanic Bible on here was probably a good move, just simply because it'll help protect us for the long haul. We'll leave that battery in case we can get another heart out of it. Otherwise, we'll hit it right before we leave the floor. But yeah, I don't foresee us losing out on the opportunity of getting a devil deal. We've got 2 keys left. And I have this teleporter card, this stars card. I want to save it for if we have a curse room or something, which I'll explain when we get to it. And I guess I'll just start explaining rooms as we're next to them. And so if that's something that you're already familiar with, you know, please bear with me as I talk about these things. But beyond that, what else is going on? Well, you will have probably already seen... we played some Overcooked on the main channel. And if you're not familiar with our main channel, definitely a link down in the description. You should go check that one out. That's our more popular spot overall. Anyways, got a little fly there. He's just going to run around and try and hurt things. That's basically it. If anything goes around the edge where he touches it, he'll do damage to it, which he actually just did there because he started in the center. That's really cool. Oh, I love how he attached to this in the middle. I didn't know that he would do that. Very cool. I think I can get another charge out of this. That's perfect. So we played some Overcooked on the main channel, some of the new DLC, and you guys, it's so great. Let's look for a secret room. Likely here or here we might be able to find a secret room. Maybe. There's no guarantee. Yeah, I'll waste my last bomb. Ah, thank goodness. And so how did I know that that was going to be there? I'll tell you in just a second. So there are 2 secret rooms on every floor, and one of them is what we call the second secret room, which is this one. And usually that ends up right next to the boss fight on any room that has no, or on any wall that wouldn't have any other adjacent rooms to it, no corners or anything like that. So because there's no adjacent rooms to this other than this one room, that's why it was able to spawn there. The other secret room we'll talk about on the next floor if we're able to find one. All right, let's get rid of Little Horn here. This boss ain't so bad. Ooh, especially when he knocks bombs near himself. Oh, careful. And we have a good amount of damage. He's able to summon these little things, which is not so bad. Those little portals, if you land in that, you will kind of get teleported around the room and get a little bit of damage. Whew, that was close. Okay, calm down. All right. But otherwise, he's a pretty easy target. You just got to be mindful. You got to be paying attention, as are most bosses in this game. Okay. Let me just wreck this little horn here real fast. So damage-wise, we're not doing a ton of damage. Like I said, we did get Blood Clot, which is nice, but other than that, we really haven't gotten lucky with our items yet. But this Devil Deal will hopefully fix that for us. And I'll explain a Devil Deal once we get into it here. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's a Devil Door over there. We're going to use our charge. Okay, what are you? Rotten Meat, so we just get an HP up from Rotten Meat. Now, this Devil Deal allows us to take items in exchange for heart containers. I'm going to go ahead and just do it. All right, we got Dark Matter, great item. That also increased our Devil chance. And we now have a 0% chance of getting Angel Deals. And we got Gimpy, also a pretty great item. So our damage went up. That is a factor of Dark Matter. So you'll see on the left-hand side, we now have 5.19 damage. So that's good. We're going to be dealing out a little bit of extra DPS. We also, with that, get Fear Shot. Where was that battery? Let's go find that battery. It's up there. So we also get Fear Shot from that. So every now and then our tiers are going to drop Fear Shot on the enemies, and what that's going to do is that's going to cause them to, run in fear, which is great for us, right? More Black Hearts. We are doing great. When a Black Heart gets consumed, it hurts enemies, which is awesome. And what else do we get? We got Gimpy. So Gimpy is a really interesting item. Every time you get hit, you essentially have a chance of dropping some Spirit Hearts, which are the blue hearts. And you get kind of like an increased drop rate of red hearts. Specifically like half red hearts, I think, get increased drop rates, which can be really helpful in the future. Now, I don't know, because they've adjusted the values a couple of times. Oh, perfect. Here's a curse room. So let's see if anything drops. Anything? Didn't look like it. Okay. So I don't know if they've adjusted the rates or anything with Gimpy. It's possible that it no longer drops Spirit Hearts, because it didn't originally, from what I recall, have the red heart increases. So I assume that was part of a balance. So we'll see if that does anything. So we've got an Emperor card. We've got a Joker card. So we're going to actually go ahead and just use the Joker card, I think, while we're in here. And then I could teleport out and not have to get hurt. So this gives us a free Devil Deal, this Joker card. So this is Krampus. Krampus is a real jerk, and that's one of the reasons why. Oh, yes, please stay up there and let my fly wreck you. Yeah, did you see that? The fly took him. Took him right out. Well, he did some damage. Didn't really take him out. Yeah, go fly into the fire, please. Yeah, I like that. All right. So he always drops the same stuff. He either drops his Head of Krampus, which is this, which is a really cool item. You'll see what it does. Oh, pretty great. Does a lot of damage. Or he drops a Lump of Coal, but I would have preferred the Lump of Coal, but oh well. Let's use our Stars card. Teleports us into our item room. It's not an item we want, Mr. Boom, but that's fine. We'll keep on going forward, and that'll be that. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. So there you saw a Black Heart got consumed, and it killed everything. That was great. Oof, that was close. All right. Fire at me. Fire at me. I was hoping you'd fire at me. So this room is a prime candidate for secret rooms. Here and here could both be secret rooms, because any room that is adjacent, or any empty spot for a secret room that is adjacent to 3 rooms is likely to spawn a secret room. There's only 1 per floor, but that's where they could spawn. Only 1 regular secret room per floor. There's 1 regular secret room and 1 super secret room per floor. Save that battery. It's always good to maximize your charges if you want to get the most out of your work. All right, moving on. Oh, another thing you would have noticed. I can't believe I didn't comment. Oh, that was close. Can't believe I didn't comment on this earlier. Running 60 frames per second, y'all. Super excited to start doing that on some of my videos. I don't think it'll be everything, but some of the stuff that I play, I would like to try out in 60 frames, because there are some games that just, they look so much nicer in 60, and I feel like Isaac is definitely one of those games. And now we finally have the computers and the technology and everything, capable of running it, and it seems like YouTube has adapted well already to running 60 frames per second, because that was one reason we didn't do it to start with when it first rolled out, was because YouTube was kind of inconsistent with basically, if you uploaded 60 frame content but people couldn't view it at 60, it kind of got all messed up. But it seems like they've fixed those problems, and now it's really well done. All right, there's 1 heart. Let's go back and grab this other battery, and then we'll move along through the floor. We have 22 coins, which means we definitely want to go to our shop on this floor. So hopefully we'll find that along our way towards the boss, and I hope I'm going in the right direction towards the boss. Okay, so what else is going on? Well, right now, for those of you who don't know, we all live, the Stumpt crew, by we, when I say we all live in Portland, Oregon, and right now we are having what is being called the worst storm in about 50 years, in the last 50 years. However, it doesn't really feel like it's that bad so far, knock on wood, because right now it seems like mostly it's on the coast is where it's really bad. But we are getting lots of rain, lots of wind, and some power going in and out here and that. So we'll see. It's entirely possible that this entire recording gets lost when the power goes out. So I really hope that doesn't happen. But if you're hearing me say this, then that means we survived. Oh! That was close. All right, this might be our shop. Probably our shop. Yeah, it's our shop. Okay, I would love both of these. First one I would like is this guy, the Habit. Whenever we take damage, it's going to give us a little bit of our charge for our spacebar item. So for us, since our spacebar item generates hearts for us, that's obviously something that's just going to be a major benefit for us to be able to just constantly be creating hearts. It's not going to make us invincible. You're going to take more damage than you're going to generate hearts, but it definitely is going to make us way more formidable. So we're in a very defensive run. Isaac can go multiple different directions, and it seems like we are in a defensive direction right now. Not a ton of damage output, but tons of stuff to keep us alive, which ain't bad. Just might be a little bit of a slower run. Okay, I would like to get one more charge out of this, and I'd love to get a little bit more money so I can get that battery, but we're not going to go too hard on this. Okay, so this guy, Pestilence, we know exactly what he's going to give us, and that's going to be, a cube of meat or a ball of bandages, which are both essentially the same item, which will follow us around, like directly around our character. It's what we call an orbital. It'll orbit around our character, and it will do melee damage, essentially, to anything that it touches. So you can kind of use it like a melee weapon. Really great item. Ooh, that was close. All right. Will you die, please? Will you just die, Mr. Pestilence, sir, please? So he's one of the 4 horsemen. There are several of them, and you'll notice if we come across another one that are meat cube / okay, it's ball bandages. Our ball of bandages will become more powerful as we get more of them. They kind of stack in a way, and you'll see that as we go through. All right, I'm not going to... Excuse me. My goodness, just got a little tickle in my throat. I'm not going to spend too much time on that floor running around looking for money for the battery. It's not that great of an item, but it would have been nice. Excuse me, I had to take a little sip of coffee there, try and deal with my throat. All right, what's in this double key room? Okay, 3 chests, got some bombs, got some keys, got all our keys back, plus interest, and some bombs. So definitely was worth coming in here. It's always a risk when you go into a double key room like that. It could be completely empty, but usually it's got something for you. All right. Man, don't know what happened all of a sudden to my throat there. My goodness. All right, this room, I hate these rooms. Whew! Thread the needle. Okay. Come at me, bros. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. My goodness. All right, hopefully I remember to edit that out, huh? So these guys, you have to wait for them to pop their heads up, except for the red one. Red ones mean they don't have any bony protection, but generally they're a little bit more dangerous in some way or another. Okay. Well, that guy will die. It's the benefit of black hearts. They do damage. Come on, pop out, please. I'd like to kill you. All right, see, I killed him with ball of bandages there. I don't know if you noticed that. I ran up at him with it. Same with him. So that can work sometimes for enemies like that as well. Okay, cool. Item room is here. Okay. Stop it. I don't like you guys. Stop it. Hate it when I kill him that way because it's like, well, that's a waste of a black heart. We'll come back and grab those keys real quick. All right, Rainbow Baby. Not the best item, but it'll do. So what you'll notice is that we now have a little dude following us around. And when we shoot, he shoots. He's Rainbow Baby, which means his tears are random. So he gets random effects to his tears that are pulled from the tears that we could get, right? So when you saw the purple one, it was heat-seeking. When you see red ones, those do more damage, et cetera, et cetera. So there's all kinds of different benefits that you can get. Okay, we found a dead end, so that's too bad. Would really love it if we could get some more damage-dealing items. As you can see, we have a 67.5% chance of getting a devil deal on this floor as long as we don't take any red heart damage. What you'd notice if we did take red heart damage is that it would immediately go to 0%. Oh, thank goodness. All right, let's check for... Okay, a devil deal can't be on that room. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I didn't mean devil deal. I meant a secret room. No, please. No, please! All right. There could, however, be a secret room here. Let's see. Yep. Again, like I said, let's look at the map real quick. We have an empty space bordered by 3 rooms. It's adjacent to 3 rooms. It's a good space to look for a secret room. Hey, and we got a free Samson's chain. I will show you that in just a second. This guy, if you blow him up when he's got the nickel eyes, there's a good chance of you getting something out of that. Plus, you'll see we just got plus 5% to our devil chance for blowing up one of those guys. So definitely worth doing if you got the opportunity. So now it's 72.5% chance. Not bad. If we see any more of those guys, we'll make it an even 100 for sure. Okay. Let's get rid of you, please. You saw there was a charm effect that happened there when he turned kind of pinkish. That meant that he would fight for us for a little bit, but there wasn't anything for him to attack, so he just sort of sat there. All right, let's get rid of you, buddy. That's charm effect again. I think that's coming from Rainbow Baby, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we got a shop over here, hopefully. Could also be another library. We've had a couple of those already, which when you get a book, whenever you pick up a book, you increase the likelihood of libraries spawning on future floors quite a bit. And so that's definitely directional. Oh, just saw the lights flicker real quick. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly stop my recording and then start it back up again. All right, recording again. Hopefully I don't lose anything. If I did, you'll notice that we're going to be on like a completely different file or something's going to be wrong or whatever, but I figured might as well give it a shot. Okay, so I'm going to buy, oh boy, I'm going to buy Chaos. Chaos is chaotic. It's got a great name for what it is. We'll pick up this monkey paw, so that will go in our lower left, and when we get hit, for the next couple of hits, we'll have a good likelihood of us getting hearts from it. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to get that key. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and do the fight. Let's do that. How's that sound? Oh, and I didn't really explain Samson's Chain. Samson's Chain will bust through rocks. It will do damage to enemies if they come in contact with it, like any other orbitals or anything like that. And just overall, it's just kind of like an additional little fun little thing to have. It's not like crazy powerful, but as you can see, it's helping to block shots that are coming at me right there. That's often how I'll use it, is I'll try and line it up in front of me so that anything shooting at me just kind of isn't capable of hitting me, or at least not too easily. All right, cool. Isaac's Heart is an item we will definitely not take. And that, Isaac's Heart being there, is a result of us taking Chaos. So Chaos randomizes all of the item pools. What that means is that any item can now appear anywhere. This means that Devil Deals are no longer that important because the... yeah, we'll definitely take all these. The items you might find in a Devil Deal could now just be found in any room. And at the same time, in a Devil Deal, you could find anything. You could find just regular items, items that you would get from a boss or anywhere else. So it's both a beneficial item and a bad item because it can cause you all sorts of problems. But I figured, why not go a little bit crazy on this first episode on the channel, huh? All right, let's get you to get hit by some of this stuff. Yeah. So like I had said before, I think at the beginning of this, I'm not necessarily planning on doing a series of Isaac just yet. This is the first in a whole bunch of videos that I want to do where essentially going forward, I'm going to ask you guys to vote in my vlogs, which there should be a vlog up now that has explained this, but if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Where I'm going to have you guys vote on games that I should play. Every week I'll play a game that was voted on by you guys, other than this week because you guys haven't voted yet. And I'll also take suggestions from you guys down in the comments below of that vlog. So don't leave your comments in here. I won't pull from this thing for it. But you can leave me suggestions in that vlog, and then in future episodes, I may add those into the list of possible games that we play. Basically what I want is, you know, a lot of YouTubers and whatnot do things like Fan Fridays and whatnot like that, and that's kind of like my version of that. I want you guys to vote on games for me to play, and then we kind of, you know, we enjoy them together, and that way it gives us a guaranteed kind of variety video all the time instead of only series. I want to make sure that we're always trying new things because you never know where the next awesome game is going to be until you check it out, right? So we got to have some variety going on in here. Otherwise, I'm going to just end up playing Minecraft and Binding of Isaac till the end of my days. And I want to expand, y'all. I want to try out different stuff. Okay. Free black heart. You know, won't stick up my nose at it. Oh, gosh. Die, please. Thank you. And die, please. Thank you. Okay, let's just shoot all the fires. So far, no item room, no shop. Hopefully we'll find them soon-ish. Use Samson's Chain to kill that guy. Oh, wow. I'm surprised on that one, honestly. Okay. Come at me, bro. Or just go away from me, bro. All right. We're getting tons of money. So grabbing the sack of pennies really ended up helping us quite a lot when it comes to the money zone. And we got Nun's Habit from that. So ultimately, the sack of pennies has now paid off, I would say. Though at the start, it was not something I was excited about. For those who, because I didn't explain it before, sack of pennies just gives you increased. Every couple of rooms, you get a guaranteed penny, essentially. You get guaranteed money, which, you know, money isn't that prevalent in this game, so it's nice to get that. And every now and then, those pennies are nickels, so we just got a ton of money. This run is definitely going slowly, so my apologies for that. I just realized how deep we are into the game, and yet we haven't really gotten very far. I'm going to blame that on a combination of our items that we've gotten. Our damage is super low, right? And also on just, you know, I'm a slow Isaac player. I like to be methodical. And in explaining things, I kind of take my time a little bit too. And that's okay. I'm not looking for any world records. I'm just looking to have some fun times. If you want to see them epic speedrunners and whatnot, there are plenty on Twitch. And you should definitely check those out. All right. The Book of Secrets will... Yeah, it revealed to us the map. It gives you essentially the effect of one of the treasure maps randomly. So it can show you like where all the rooms are. It can give you like the general layout of the map, or it can give you like, what else can it give you? Secret rooms, like secret locations, stuff like that. It's an okay item. You know, if you got no other spacebar item, it's definitely worth checking out. Let's go up here because I saw there's a curse room. Let's just go ahead and go in there. What are you? Awaz, a passage rune. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and use that since we got hurt. I'll show you what this does. So this guy, it will give us money in exchange for red hearts. I figured, why not go ahead and do it if we're over here? Okay, looks like the boss fight is going to be down this way. So once again, I've chosen the wrong direction to go. Okie dokie, get out of here, head of the caper. All right. Lemon party, cool. All right, ooh, bunch of bombs out of that. You'll notice, I didn't even explain what that was. That was tinted rock that I just blew up there. If you back up the footage real fast, you'll notice that that rock had a little tiny X on it. And that is where, ooh, goodness. When you blow those up, you can get, this champion. You have a chance of getting secret hearts, or not secret hearts, spirit hearts. You have a chance of getting small rock, which we got earlier and I never explained. And plenty of other things. Bombs, keys, etc. So small rock we got out of a tinted rock earlier, and that's just a nice little damage up. So we got like a 1.5 damage up, I think, from that. And yeah, it's just a good item, just a really good item. Small rock, always a bonus, really great. Okay, War, another one of the horsemen. So like I said before, what this is going to do is this is going to give us a higher level bandage girl. She'll do a little bit more damage, and or ball of bandages rather, and she'll shoot charm tears as well. So that's a pretty cool one. I thought she was on the front side. There we go. Gotcha. All right. Got our second ball of bandages. Got another devil deal. What's in here? Black candle's great. Black candle is absolutely great. We'll take that for sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. Curse immunity and evil up. All right. Our devil chances have just increased to 37.5% as we're moving on to the next floor. So that's good. And then we will have to do some... We'll look around and try and kill some stuff because we definitely want to get another devil deal if we can. Oh, gosh. Because I would like to get rid of all of my red hearts by the time we get to the next floor, and I probably should have done that on the last floor. But we've got enough floors left to where we can get a devil deal that I think we're pretty much guaranteed, especially with the amount of spirit hearts and black hearts that we have. I mean, it's pretty crazy how much we have. And then there you see we got a blue heart from getting hit there, so that was Gimpy paying out there. Let me talk a little bit more about Black Candle. So you may have noticed on previous floors we had some curses. We had Curse of the Blind, where I couldn't see what the items were. I think we may have had Curse of the Maze that was kind of teleporting us around when we went through rooms. Those are all things that are just kind of random effects. They're more likely to happen on hard mode. And essentially, you know, they kind of make rooms a little bit difficult, make floors a little bit more difficult. We've now got the Black Candle, which makes those things not happen. Basically, we are now never going to have another curse like that again, which is great. And then it also gave us a black heart as well, which, you know, for what we already have, not a huge benefit, not a huge deal. At the same time, you know, I ain't gonna shake a stick at it. It's one of the better items in the game because it just helps you not have to deal with one of the more difficult problems of the game. As you can see, I'm now using my book of Satan, my Satanic Bible. Even though I already have full hearts, and that's because I want it to replace all of my blue hearts with black hearts. So it's worth doing that if you plan on, or if you expect to have lots of charges and whatnot going forward, which we definitely do. Well, let's go ahead and do this once. I'm going to blow this guy up to increase my devil chances. Oh, that didn't increase my devil chances. So maybe shell game beggars no longer do that. Which I think I remember hearing about that, so that makes sense. All right, let's open up all these golden chests. These golden chests take a key in order to open. And as a result, you got to be careful about opening them. You don't want to go too crazy on it if you don't think you're going to get a return on what you've got. But we have a bonus to luck. We're not in a bad place when it comes to the likelihood of us getting good stuff out of this. Okay, let's wreck you up, sir. And that bonus to luck that we got, that +1 luck we got from actually picking up a coin. So there's a chance it might happen again here at some point. That little white heart on the ground, that would give us a eternal heart, which means if you carry that white heart over to the next floor, it turns into a red heart container, which is, pretty useful thing to get. But for us, we're going to try and stick to not having any red hearts. And that'll become clearer once we get past this floor. As to why we want that. Because you're probably like, Price, why don't you want more hearts that'll be more plentifully replenished? And yeah, we'll see why in a little bit. Oh, I walked right into that one. Okay, Monstro 2, you can die, please. See, this is where you're noticing that our damage is really not that great. We are not really dealing out too much to Monstro here. Let's just run up to him with bandages. Ugh. Come at me. Ah, I hope you die. Just get wrecked. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you just kind of, go for it. All right, what do we got? We got a key back, so that's good. And what are we getting here? Way more monies. Wow, we got so much money. All right, when we get to our shop, we're going to do some donating as long as we can. There's a small chance, but a possible chance that, and we'll just go use the, we'll go use this real quick again. There's a small chance that it will be greed again. I think we fought greed before, right? All my runs always run together. I'm pretty sure we fought greed on a previous floor. If we didn't, then maybe we will fight greed on this floor. But basically, sometimes your shops can be replaced by the sin greed, which is basically a boss fight you have to do. And it can happen twice, once with regular greed and once with super greed. So if we did fight greed in the past, there's a small chance that we'll also fight super greed now. So basically, you can't guarantee that you'll get shops. And this will be the last shop that we will get in the game. So if we want to do anything with our money, now's the time. So that's why we'll do some things. Okay, let's just get rid of you. Okay, and you. All right, so let's go check this room over here. Like I said, it's probably our shop. And it's super greed. Okay. So, I planned for this. I knew it was a possibility. It's too bad. Hopefully we'll find at least a donation machine on another floor so we can at least do something with our money. But, it happens. It happens. So great. Now we're going to have way too much money. All right, we now have full money. It happens. And that's just that. Hopefully, like I said, we'll find a donation machine and we'll be able to put some of this money away for the future. And I didn't even explain that when we had a shop that the donation machine was there, but if we see one again, I'll explain it to you then. Okay, did that. Let's go grab our battery. And this time I won't use it because, well, actually, no, we will. I was going to say I could hold on to it and then use it in a boss fight or next time we get hit or whatever, but we'll get more charges. We'll be fine. No big deal. So, just to give you an idea for how behind schedule we are, if you're kind of going at a, fairly moderate pace, we should have beaten this boss 10 minutes ago. So 8 to 10 minutes ago. So, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're going extra slow, but it's fine because we're, taking our time to explain things, right? Oh, whoops. Ran into you. Where are you at, Mom? All right, get wrecked. So the mom's foot, as it comes down on you, you can run into it with like an orbital or, so I'm using my bandage girl, and it will, you won't take damage from running into her, but the walls do hurt you. Okay, nothing else we can do. The door locked behind us, as you can see, so we just have to go down to the next floor. And I'm just realizing I probably skipped an item room on that floor, didn't I? I may have, which is okay. It's okay. It's not like the end of the world, but I should have gone and looked for it, but I was just so focused on everything else that I skipped over it. And that's fine. We're in a safe position, so it's no big deal. Like I said, the Satanic Bible has really kind of given us good protection throughout. We still have red hearts, which is too bad, but that's fine. We'll deal with that soon enough. So the Polaroid that we just got on that last floor from killing Mom, it's a very important item. It dictates the direction that this game can go. Basically what that means is now when we, when we fight the boss, we will, or when we fight the next 2 bosses, after the second boss that we fight, we will get a choice as to where we would like to go. Oh, hey, I'll take that. Will it be able to go either down or up, is all I'm going to say. And so depending on that, so that just gave us flight and spectral tears. So spectral tears fire through objects, fire through obstacles. And we can fly, which is even better. So the Polaroid, that will allow us only to go up. We could also have gone down, but like I said, we would have had to have taken the other item, which is the negative. But I took the Polaroid for its other purpose, which is it gives you what we call permanent Polaroid invincibility if you have no red heart containers, which means that you basically get, I have never seen this room layout before, and I have played this game for like 600 hours. If you have 0 red heart containers and you get hit with the Polaroid, you will get invincibility for a little bit. You just get like a nice little period of invincibility. It's really, really useful. It's going to help us, again, to survive longer. We're on a hyper-defensive run right now. All right, let's go through this elbow-shaped room first and see where this takes us. Okay, interesting. Interesting layout. I haven't really been looking for secret rooms either, which I should be doing, but again, just trying to get through it with little issue. Okay, take you down. Take you down. Woohoo. Okay. Wreck that guy, and we're good. Okay, cool. Moving on to here. Oh, we took the wrong direction. I swear, like lately, my Isaac radar has been so off, you guys. I have been consistently, like if you go watch me stream, because I do stream Isaac quite frequently. Actually, here's a good plug. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays from noon to 2 or longer, and Thursdays from 4 to 6, all in Pacific time. I stream over on twitch.tv/StumptGamers. Check it out. Fashionable plug. And what you'll notice if you've been watching my streams, which I know some of you have been, I have been just making all the wrong turns, all the wrong decisions when it comes to mapping in Isaac. I keep going in the wrong direction, so maybe don't listen to me for your directional tips. I have just been really flailing lately, but I've also been letting myself get a little bit rusty. I haven't been playing a ton of Isaac lately. I've been playing a lot of other games. A lot of Ark, great game, love that game. A lot of Stardew Valley, another great game. And we've been playing, what else have we been playing on stream? Spore, we've been playing, what have we been playing? We've been playing, gosh, what else have we been playing? We played a little bit of The Sims. We've played, 20XDX, another great game, one that'll definitely be in the possible games that we'll play, suggestions, voting poll thing. So I've been splitting my time a lot, not as much just Isaac, which is, it used to be, especially around when the game came out, it was like all I would do. All day long, just Isaac, Isaac, Isaac. Love this game, really do. And I still do. It's just, you know, once you do everything, you kind of lose a little bit of that fire to keep playing all the time. It's more of like an every now and then I go like, I should go pick up some Isaac. I should play some Isaac. And that's what happens. All right, let's just keep going straight for a little bit. Just wait for you. Wait for you. Wait for you. All right, so I see this one right here in front of me. That is a tinted rock. It has the little tiny X on it. So, boom, got something out of it. And it was a golden chest. What you got for me, golden chest? You got a bomb and some monies that I don't need. Thanks. Okay. Whew. All right, so I think that brain is going to explode when I blow it up. So hopefully I can shoot it. Yeah, there we go. That was a champion. You'll notice that there are sometimes different tints to our enemies, and that means that they are a champion, which means they're a stronger version of their normal counterpart. That also confers either a bonus or a negative when it dies. So either you get like a free coin or a free heart or a free spirit heart or whatever, or it does something like explodes or shoots out a whole bunch of tears or just makes your life miserable. So they're pretty tricky, but overall they're nice because they tend to give you more item payouts, which are far less frequent on hard mode. Which, if you want to unlock everything in the game, you're going to have to get comfortable with hard mode. All right, we got ourselves a double boss up here. These are interesting to fight. Let's take out the minions first, because those guys are a little bit trickier to deal with sometimes. And because we can fly, we're going to be in such a good position for this boss fight. But this is a double boss room. Oh, no, it's not a double boss, though. It's just a long room. Cool. Sometimes in these double rooms, you end up with 2 bosses to fight, but we just got lucky because it's Mr. Fred. That instead what it is it's just his room. He just shoots really long. And I can just stand back here, fire at him, and then if he shoots out his big tears, I can just go around them and just do this, and we'll be fine. All right. What you got for me, buddy? He's summoning enemies, which is fine right now with me. I'll deal with them in a second. Okay, come on. Uh-oh, it's getting close. You're getting a little bit too close for comfort there, little buddy. All right, took out Fred. Let's take out his little Freddies. These guys are called Freddies. Huh, yeah, I don't want the jar. That's okay. The jar, you can pick up hearts, keep it in there, store them for future. And so that allows you to kind of have a little bit of extra health. But I find that it's yeah, well, Satanic Bible's much better. That's what it comes down to. All right, so we have 100% double chance on this floor, which is great. We will definitely be getting rid of our hearts, no matter what item is there. Well, I mean, I guess there are a couple of items that I don't want to take. But for the most part, we're planning on just taking something, even if it's not a great item, just to get rid of our red hearts, so we can get that permanent Polaroid invincibility. What's this guy's special? Don't know. All right, just keep going this direction for now. Go for those guys. Woo! So yeah, like I said before, that was my own fault. The big thing about Isaac is learning enemy patterns. So just play, and practice until you feel really comfortable with what the enemies do. Okay. Because that's really what's going to help you get to being like comfortable playing on hard mode. So honestly, if you're new to Isaac, I would suggest play easy mode, or not easy mode, normal mode. And there's no downside to that to start with, because you'll still start unlocking a lot of stuff. And just learn the different Dagaz we don't even need. It's basically useless for us. I don't know why I'm holding on to AWAs either, though. It's also useless for us. We totally went the wrong way again. But yeah, start out on normal mode. And in normal mode, use that to learn the boss patterns. So what moves they use and which order they do them in, and kind of how best you can dodge them, right? Learn your way of dodging their attacks, learn your way of responding to their moves. And then learning all of these types of enemies, just the regular enemies patterns. And then when you switch up to hard mode, all then you're worrying about is less stuff, because that's mostly what hard mode is it is less consumables, less free stuff to help you kind of get along. You'll get less hearts, you'll get less coins, you'll get less keys, you'll get less cards, you'll get, less trinkets, all the things that kind of help you do a little bit better. You'll get far less of those. We're going to stick with the monkey paw for now, which hasn't even paid out once now that I think about it. It's very interesting to me. I know we've gotten hit, but maybe does it only pay out on red hearts? I'm not sure. That's something I don't know. Let me grab this golden horseshoe real quick. I just want to see something, see if it conveys a stat bonus or if it is just a certain type of effect. Come at me, bro. This is Chubb. Little trick for Chubb is that he will eat bombs and blow up, kind of like a Dodongo, if you're familiar with Zelda. Okay, what, does this give me a stat up? It does not. Okay. It does increase, drops and stuff, I believe. I'm not entirely positive the effect of the golden horseshoe. It's the one thing that I am very bad with in Isaac that I'd like to get better at, and so maybe this should be my goal for my going forward with Isaac, is what all the trinkets do, which are the things that go in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. It's like a passive item that confers some benefit, but that you can swap out, but you can only hold one at a time. There are some that are just absolutely amazing. Curved Horn, for example, just confers you a nice damage up. Cancer gives you a nice tears up. So there's some that are just like flat out amazing. And there are others that have kind of weird effects. And so I believe that some of these that I don't know are ones that have like those kinds of odd effects I don't fully understand yet. All right, first things first, we're going to run over these. Dang it. Run over those spikes, and that would have killed him because he follows where we go, but we can fly, so we don't have to worry about the spikes. All right, what else we got going on up in here? I see another tinted rock. We've gotten really lucky. I think our luck up has been helping us with a lot of things. Take out these guys. They'll turn little scullies, and then we take out those scullies, and then we kill these little bee butts. They shoot little bees out of their butts. That's why I call them bee butts. What else we got over here? A couple more of these little rotten meat ball guys. They look like meatwad zombies. That's what they look like. Meatwad zombies. Zombied wad. Okay. Let's see if there's a secret room here. It's possible. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't like super confident in that one, but I thought, it's possible, It's a big floor, so there are a lot of possibilities. Honestly, like big floors, usually it's one of those ones where you kind of have to figure out, should I go for a secret room? Should I really look? Because there's so many possible places. Early floors, there's usually only one or two places where it could be anyway, so you got a pretty good shot at getting them. All right. Let's just keep on moving on through the floors. Man, this is taking a long time. My apologies. But you know what? Thinking back on how I used to play Isaac in my episodes, I think it was the same deal. So no worries. I'm okay with it. And I doubt anybody's going to argue about having something longer to watch. Yeah. If you do have those arguments, feel free to leave your complaints with Stumpt Rick on Twitter. That's totally cool. Let's just clear this room. Hope we're going in the right direction. Usually big rooms are a good direction to head. Usually those will get you heading right towards the boss. I can go back for that key in a second if I really want it. We've got 8 keys, so we're doing kind of okay, but we could do better. All right, come on, buddy. Pop up, please. Pop up powerbomb, Kevin Owens style. Oh, that's another thing I really, really enjoy for people who don't know me very well. I love wrestling. I love WWE. Big fan, watch it all the time. So I might mix a handful of WWE references every now and then. My apologies. If you are not a wrestling person, I will try and keep it to a minimum. What you got over here? We get lots of golden chests. Bloody penny. Nah, we don't really have anything useful for that. Let's just double check this. It's not gonna do anything, right? Hey, placenta for free. I don't really want it necessarily though. Okay, we will take Pinky Eye. So this gives us a likelihood of doing some poisonous tears. And we're just looking for secret rooms again, close to the boss fight. And what do we get? I don't want that. So mushroom cap. I'll just pick it up real quick. Liberty cap, excuse me. This one gives you random mushroom effects, which there are a bunch of mushroom items in this game. This would give me regeneration and an HP up. I don't want to grab it because, like I said, our main goal at the moment is to try and get the devil deal to end all of our red hearts. This is It Lives. This is the second mom fight. We're fighting Mom's heart now, and it is the kind of second main boss fight. Like real big boss fight, not just a floor boss, but like the game sometimes ends here early on in the game. You'll see we're getting a little bit of poison effect on there. I'm using Samson's chain to block her tears in front of me, so that's just helping me to just be able to just sit here, do my business, not worry too much about her. She actually does do damage to her own stuff sometimes, and so she'll probably end up killing Chubb before we do. Honestly, you'll see her tears are actually hitting him. And I'm trying to just line myself up for the future. All right, die, Chubb. I fed him a bomb. All right, let's get up in here real quick so we can get her. Ah, she got me once. Now she'll come back down. Come on. All right, cool. All right, now we should be good for a little bit. Please die. As you can see, again, our damage. I went the wrong way. Our damage is not that great, as we've been saying throughout this whole time. But we've been lucky that we've had so many other things that have helped us to just survive long enough. Die. You should be dead. All right. Definite devil deal because we had a 100% chance. So really, really hoping for something nice. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It ain't bad. Mom's eye. Eye in the back of our head. Every now and then we're going to fire tears from behind. See? We're shooting little tears out every now and then from the back. Not bad. All right. We're going up. Okay. To the Cathedral. And as you can see, our devil chance is now 0%. There is no more chances to spawn random devil deals. You can still go to a devil deal from a Joker card, but you cannot get it from just beating the boss without getting hit. So that was our last devil deal. So that's why I was so adamant about wanting to get rid of my hearts, because now we're going to have permanent Polaroid invincibility, and you'll see what that is the next time we get hit. Not going to be doing it on purpose, though. And that'll give us a good chance to use all of our orbitals that we have. Okay. Not doing too poorly, not doing too great, just kind of in the middle. All right. Because, yeah, 45 minutes is like, we should be done with the game already. And we still got 2 floors to get through, though. This floor, most people agree, pretty boring floor. Next floor, the chest, is awesome. And the reason the chest is awesome is because, A, you fight like crazy amounts of bosses and stuff like that are really difficult, so that always sucks. Whoa, to a degree. But at the same time, you get tons more items as you're going through. Every chest that you pick up on the chest, other than red chests, will drop items, like actual full-on items. Instead of consumables, it'll give you, you know, things like Fear Shot, things like Lucky Rock, things, you know, all kinds of stuff. I say Lucky Rock, Small Rock, and Small Rock actually wouldn't show up in there, but I digress. Let's grab all these. I'm just going to put down the AWAS rune. I don't want to keep carrying it. I'm like, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'll show you what it does. It would allow me to just skip a floor. Oh, it didn't even work on this floor. So, but what it would have done is it would have put down a little passageway there, and that would have allowed me to just go straight down to the floor, like the little thing that you always see at the end of a boss. Ooh, Goat Hoof's nice. So Goat Hoof allows us to... Is it working? Goat Hoof gives us a huge speed up. Or it's supposed to, at least. I don't know why it's not. Interesting. Let me, I'm gonna go pick up Pinky Eye again, and then I'll pick up Goat Hoof again. It looked like it didn't do anything. Is it Samson's Chain? Is Samson's Chain slowing us down? Maybe it has like a reverse synergy. Hey, a +1 luck up. That's great. All right. Grab you. Yeah, okay, it gives us a 0.15 speed up. That's not bad. We'll take it. The Pinky Eye isn't like a crazy awesome effect, so I'm not like too stoked on the poison, or I guess more accurately, it's not a huge loss. Okay, I'm just gonna try and use my ball of bandages to clear these guys out. Man, you guys take so many hits. All right, he dropped us hearts, which I don't want again. Super Sloth, what's up, buddy? Hopefully he'll drop us something good. He has the capability of dropping us something good or something just kind of mediocre. Oh, so hopefully we'll get something nice out of this boss fight. So as you've seen, there are both regular and really big, intense versions of these sin enemies, Sloth, Wrath, etc. We've already fought Greed and Super Greed, and this would be Super Sloth. What do we get? We got a Devil card. Devil card's not bad. It's going to give us a nice little damage bonus. We'll use that on our Isaac fight for sure. Let's go ahead and use that. See, our hearts are doing great, so I'm not really that worried. It is just, oh, that was a complete accident. I bumped my table with my controller and dropped that bomb. Oh, come on. All right, so now we're invincible, as you can see. So I'm just going to just get right up in his face and do as much damage with my orbital as I could while I had the opportunity. Okay, and he'll land again. He'll spawn his little guys, and then he'll shoot his laser at me in a second. It's really rude of him. Okay. Oh, goodness. He's not doing it, which is frustrating. And I know why, because I'm not getting in his way, but, like, it's frustrating sometimes. Ah, there we go. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. The fear shot is actually making this a lot harder because they keep jumping away from me. But the damage up, we needed it, so we couldn't have avoided the fear shot anyways. Oh, you're still alive. Go away. Thank you. Okay, keep it on going this way. Please tell me we're going the right direction. Oh, nice. Our Lost Fly just wrecked the Widow in the left corner. Come back at me, bro. Come back at me, bro. All right. Mom's Contact actually helping us out there. Or is that what it is? Mom's Contact, or is it the Mom's Eye? I can't remember. Yeah, Mom's Contact, I think, gives you shielded tears. Now I think about it. All right. So many items in this game, y'all. So many items. All right. Just standing on top of you, giving you the business with our meat. Okay. That sounded odd. Okay. Get wrecked, please. Sir, could you please get wrecked, sir? Ah, I'm taking more hits than I would really like to. It's hard once you get to this point if you have such low damage, just because enemies can get out of control. Like, you'll see that even the enemies that he spawns that really should be easy enemies for us to kill, even those things take more than one hit. And if you're not one-hitting basic mobs by the time you're here, you're going to have a bad time. Just simply because, you know, things can spiral out of control and escalate and just take so long. That's why we're going to be on an hour-plus run here for our first run, just because low damage just really messes with you. And 6.45 is not extremely low. It is, you know, it's okay. But it's just not like what I like to see, which is something like 15, 20. That's what I prefer. Death, you're a real jackass. I'm going to just run into you again just so I can just stick on you, because I'm tired of your nonsense. There we go. All right, got to kill this. Where is it? There it is. All right, back to the top. We can't kill those white things that are flying around. They just die at the end of a room. And one more room. Please tell me the next one is the boss. It's not. You know what? Here's the way to use our money. It's going to waste more of our time, but hey, maybe we'll get something out of it. Likely, we're going to end up getting an HP up, which I don't want. Oh, hey, BOGO bombs. Every time we pick up a bomb, we get 2 bombs. Or rather, all of the bombs that we find will be double bombs. Is, I guess, a more accurate way of saying that. This is the less difficult version of Pestilence because he shoots those, like, small tiers instead of the big explosive ones. Shiny Rock instead of Goat Hoof. Now we'll stick with the Goat Hoof. Shiny Rock would make certain things pop out, like, what do you call them? Tinted rocks and whatnot. Or, yeah, the one that was right there. I don't think, no, that's Stud Finder. Shiny Rock, actually, when we blow up rocks, it gives us money. Which is not a bad idea, but at the same time, not, you know, unnecessary. Oh, boy. Oh, crap. I forgot I have Samson's Chain. That messed me up right there. I was trying to hide over this, and then Samson's Chain messed it up. There we go. Okay, buddy. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even see that little guy. I'm getting frustrated only because I'm losing so much HP on dumb things because we do no damage. Game, why must you vex me like this? All right, really hoping that this is... What? I totally did not walk into those guys, but somehow I angled around like that. I was really hoping that was a secret room there. Well, let's use this once. Let's use this twice. Let us use the moon card. See where the secret room is. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So the moon card took us straight to the secret room. Hey! Interesting. Mom's key is good. That means stuff we get out of chests are going to be... There's going to be more of it. Then again, we're not likely to find any more... Why am I doing that? Ain't no room there. This one. Then again, we're about to leave this floor, and then chests on the next floor aren't going to really be dropping items, so it's one of those things where it's kind of like, I think it's basically useless. Okay. Okay. Let's fight this boss. We're going to pick up our devil card, and we're going to use it on this boss fight. So, watch this. Boom! And now I got a plus 1.98 damage. Not bad. Not bad. But, could be more. I'm actually kind of shocked that even with 8.4 damage, it just seems like we're not doing a ton compared to when we started. It's like we've always been at like just enough damage to be okay. Like I've definitely had worse situations than this, but I also have frequently had better, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Isaac. So as you can see, Isaac has a really clear pattern towards the end. This is actually the third phase, but we were able to just tank our way through the first two. I actually did that on purpose because the first... I was almost there. The second phase is probably the most tricky because he spawns little guys. All right, on to the next floor. We still got 6 hearts. Still got our item. I think we're going to be okay. All right. What do we got in our chest? So now you'll see items. Cool, Mr. Mega. Mr. Mega gives us bigger bombs, and it gave us a bunch of bombs. Crown of Light is great. If you don't get hit, you do really nice big tiers that do a lot of damage. We got Piggy Bank. That's going to be useless for us. You get more money when you get hit specifically. And then this Key Bum, he'll pick up keys on the ground and then spawn things for us. So as long as we don't get hit... Oh, are you kidding? Well, that's it for this room. As long as you don't get hit, you have this increased damage from the Crown of Light, which is really nice. And usually you have these really cool looking tiers. They're kind of like rhombuses, I guess. But we don't have that right now. Oh gosh, so you can see if you look at our stats, we have 12.91 damage right now. If we get hit, it's going to drop to the default amount that we have, which is like 6. So definitely want to keep it for as long as we can in each room. Damn it! Come on! I hate these guys. This is, by the way, this is one of the hardest rooms that you can come across on this floor, is double adversary. Real jackasses! Come on, dude. They're moving so fast, and I'm shocked that even with Goat Hoof, we're moving so slowly. Like, did we get a speed down and I just don't remember it? Because, like, it just seems like we are so slow. Goodness, my goodness. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on. All right. Come on, guys. Come on. I feel like I'm going so slowly. I honestly don't know what's going on here. It must be Samson's chain. That's all I can think of. But that doesn't even make any sense to me because I've never heard that before. But then again, it seems like I'm dragging, you know? I don't know. This is weird. I'm going really slow, though. Like, this is not Goat Hoof speed, like base Goat Hoof speed. I'm confused. I'm confused, y'all. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's been some changes, or I'm starting to think that really there is some synergy thing going on that I just don't know, that I'm just unaware of. And my goodness, we are taking so much damage in rooms that we should not be taking damage in. Whew, you guys, not happy. Not happy right now. Stop spawning enemies, you jackass! So rude. And now we take more hits because you spawn like 30 little pajamas. What have to do with these pajamas? Rude Gus. My goodness. Give me some better... Oh my god, we keep going the wrong way. You guys, I'm in a nightmare right now with how long this is taking. But look how slow we are. I'm so slow right now. I don't know what is going on. I'm not sure, like there's part of me that thinks like maybe recording at 60 frames per second is slowing things down, but everything should be slower, and it's not. It's just me, and I don't... I'm looking at my speed. 0.95 is not that slow, but that also is like a speed down. Did we get a speed down at some point that I don't know of? I am so shocked right now. Anyway, I'll have to rewatch the footage basically and see what happened, because I feel like we're going so slow. Mostly specifically because we have goat hoof. And usually when you got goat hoof, you're like a freaking bat out of hell. You're just like going like lightning. But we are not. We are just slowly meandering through this process. Are you kidding? Eat the dang thing. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a chub. Oh my God. You guys. Oh, come on, are you kidding? Die, you jerk. 4 hearts. Oh man, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. My goodness. And like, I just, look at the non-damage we're doing. Even with like double, it's taking a while to kill these guys. That's where we're at right now. We also, I think our tiers, we never got really much of an increase to those, did we? Yeah, that's the other part. We're shooting slow. We're doing mediocre damage. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is weird. Real weird. We better be heading towards the boss. If I find out that I'm going the entirely wrong direction and I have to go through like 20 other rooms in the other direction, I'm going to be so mad. It's just a waste of time. We haven't gotten very many chests either. We haven't gotten any chests, which is shocking with 2 luck ups. Like, I know we didn't get Guppy's tail or anything, which is an item that gives you increased chest finding, but, I mean, come on. Really seems like we should have found some by now. There we go, right as I say it. Latchkey, great! Well, we have more luck, but it's not going to really mean much. We're about to end the floor. Thank goodness we found the boss fight, though. Also, thank goodness we can fly. Okay. Come at me, bro. Oh! The knockback sometimes. It just knocks them right into you. All right, what do we got? Mom's knife. Awesome. Or sacrificial dagger, rather. Not mom's knife. That's a good one. That's a really good one. So what that does, you see we have another orbital now, and it does a ton of damage. Okay, so Keybacker, grab that. Nothing. Okay, let's check for a secret room here. Might as well just use some bombs to try and look for stuff. Let's check for one here. We'll check for one here. We'll check for one here and here. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. All right, well, we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna fight the boss. We're gonna end this. All right. Not the best run. Not the best run to start off on the channel, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Let's just run around him with Sacrificial Dagger and end this quickly. Sac Dagger, you can see, does a ton of damage. So we're just running around him in a circle, and game over. Easy peasy. Why couldn't I have gotten Sacrificial Dagger, I don't know, 45 minutes ago? That would have been nice. Thanks, game. All right, let's jump in. We finished the level. We finished the game. That has been our first play on this channel, which of many more to come, I'm sure, of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Once Afterbirth Plus comes out, we'll definitely be checking that out. No question. But with that, my name has been Price. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to check us out on Twitch. Check out the main channel. Tons of links down in the description below. But I'll leave you alone on that stuff. All I want to say is thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next time.